Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to answer 101 philosophy questions as briefly as I can. Philosophy is mainly known for being a bit outrageous when it comes to how many words you use to answer a question. I took philosophy for about a semester, and I looked into it for about a year. And the biggest thing I noticed is people yap, people be yapping, just all the time. My essays were always too short, and I'd have to just fill it with jargon to meet the amount of words that I had to put into an essay. Well, anyways, so we're gonna answer 101 questions, 101 philosophy questions, as briefly as possible. Many philosophy question understands satisfactory or self-world. Fun. All right, I read that. So let's start with number 1. Is the mind the same as the brain, or do we have souls? Both. Can computers think or fall in love? Nope. Can computers be creative? I guess. What is consciousness? That. Can we? That's what consciousness is. Can we really know what it feels like to be a bat? Nope. When you have a toothache, is a pain in your mouth? Is it the pain in your mouth or in your brain? In your mouth, probably. What is an emotion? Fuck off. I'm sorry, that was rude. An emotion is that, like what I just did. Dumbass question. I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry. Is love just a feeling? Yep. How is love different from passion or sexual desire? It's both. Are emotions irrational? Nope. Which would you rather be, an unhappy human being or a happy dog? Unhappy human being. What is the meaning of life? There's none. Is happiness the most important purpose to life? Nope. Is it always better to have more choices? Nope. Does free will really exist? I think. If there's no free will, should we punish people at all? Maybe. If God knows what you will do tomorrow, do you still have free will? Yep. Does God exist? Maybe. If God exists, why is there so much evil in the world? Maybe he's evil too, I don't know. Can God create a stone so heavy that he cannot lift? Yep. Can there be two almighty gods? Probably. Can there be morality without God? Yep. Is morality relative? Yep. Is it objectively wrong to torture innocent babies just for fun? Probably. Is abortion ever permissible? Probably. Is it wrong to have children if you don't know whether they want to be born? Maybe. What is wrong with incest? A lot. What is friendship and why do we need it? Friendship is fun and you probably do need it. What is art? Something fun. Is there progress in art? Yep. Can food be art? Yep. Is it wrong to spend money on expensive food when people are dying of hunger? Probably not. If someone is drowning and you refuse to help, are you responsible for his death? Maybe. Why do we punish people? For being naughty? Is it alright to torture terrorists to extract information? Maybe. When is it okay, if ever, to disobey the law? When it's wrong. Is the main purpose of law to promote morality? Nope. Should governments penalize people for unhealthy lifestyle? Nope. Why ban drugs and not alcohol or trans fat? Why ban drugs and not alcohol or trans fat? Because alcohol and trans fat is awesome. Should prostitution be made legal? Sure. Is there such a thing as sexual perversion? Yep. What is wrong with having sex with animals? It's kind of weird. How much freedom should people have? Is As much as they want, maybe. Are people free to sell themselves into slavery? Are they free to sell slavery? I thought that's illegal. Why think there are universal? Why think there are universal human rights? Because freedom is cool. Is democracy the same as decision by majority? No. Should people who pay more for taxes get more votes? No. Is democracy suitable for all countries? Nope. When should governments intervene in the market? Now. Is there a difference between free trade and fair trade? Yep. What is wrong, if anything, about protectionism? Probably a few things. Is patriotism irrational? Nope. Can wars ever be just? Maybe once in a while. Should people have the right to live in any country they wish? Yep. Is there preservation of culture a good reason to limit immigration? Well, people do it, so maybe. Is race a biological category or a social construct? Both. Are you the same person you were 10 years ago? Seems a bit too personal. What is a person? Is it mind or the body? Both. Do we think with language or pictures? Both. Picture. Why do we dream? Consciousness. Imagination. Fun. Can animals reason? Parrots can. What about fish, oysters, and tomatoes? What are you talking about? Do animals have rights? Some. If we eat chicken, why not dogs, dolphins, and babies? Now you're just out of control. You're just out of control. Probably because we think those things are cute. If super intelligent aliens want to eat humans, are they wrong? Probably not. If meat can be grown using stem cells, is there any reason not to eat meat? Probably a few. Should we let people commit suicide when they are terminally ill? Oh, they might do it anyway. Should we kill coma patients on life support, provide more resources to others? If they ask for it, I guess. Should organ donation be made compulsory? Sure. No. Should organ donors be financially compensated? I hope so. Is it wrong to grow brain dead babies to harvest their organs? You freaky. Probably wrong. Why should we respect the dead? Because they live. Should we fear death? Deathly. If you want. Maybe. Is life meaningless if we can live forever? Is life meaningless if we can live forever? Maybe. What are numbers and do they really exist? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does Sherlock Holmes exist? Yep. Why is there something rather than nothing? Because. What is time? 8:36. Does time flow? How fast does it flow? 60 seconds. Can something be in two places at the same time? Yep. Is time travel possible? Yep. Can you travel back in time? Can you kill your earlier self? Nope. If you go back in time and teach young Einstein relative theory, where does the idea come from? Albert Einstein. Are there parallel universes? Probably. Does every event have a cause? Yep. This sentence is false. Is it true or false? Both. It will rain a week later. Is it true or false or neither? In a week later. True. It's truth relative or a matter of opinion. It's opinions based. How do you know you are not dreaming right now? I don't know. If we live in a computer simulation, does it make a difference to being alive? Yep. Would you choose to live on a computer simulation that would make you a lot happier? Yep, maybe. Can we be certain of anything? Nope, maybe. What is science? What is science? Google it. Why is mathematics so important in science? A lot of reasons. Because fuck off. That's not even a philosophical question. It's not even. Some of these aren't even really fun, honestly. Is mathematics the same as logic? Nope. Why believe in electrons and black holes if we can't see them? Because you can't see everything that's there all the time. Yeah. Can there be two different theories of the world, both true and complete? Yep. How should we distinguish between good and bad scientific theories? By day work, maybe? Or the plausible. I'm saying too many words. Is science compatible with religion? Yep. Is there progress in philosophy? Yep. What is philosophy anyway? That's asking too many damn questions.